piece of land is 10 acres. How big is this land in harpoons squared? So I'll use everything I have on the dimensional analysis fact sheet, plus a couple extras over here on the right-hand side. A gimme is equal to 50 meters, 2 yip is 7 gimme squared, 6 doinks equals 5 harpoons, 5 doinks squared equals 7 yips. And, well, to be honest, when I made up this problem, all these problems over here on the side, those conversions, they're made up just to prove a point. So let's start with what we know. We know 10 acres. So we'll start here with 10 acres over 1. And I'm going to go to meters first. So if I look at my dimensional analysis fact sheet, I can see that 4,047 meters squared is equal to an acre. And then I convert that meter squared over into gimmes. So what's over here on the right-hand side doesn't really help me in a way. So right here, that needs to be squared to make the units match. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take 50 meters, gimme on top. So my problem here is I've got meters squared on the left right here, so I need to square the terms to make them match. So what I got to do is square, let's try that again. Square, square, square. So now my units all match. If I look at it, everything here in red, all those things are going to match. So that's what I want. Okay. Next, it's going to be 2 yip equals 7 gimme squared. And the gimmes go in the bottom, and they're squared already, so I don't need to do anything else. 7 gimme squared. And on the top, that's going to be 2 yips. I don't need to do anything because, again, my stuff is going to match. So I've got gimme squared on the top and gimme squared on the bottom. So I don't need to do anything to make those match because they already do. All right, let's keep going. 5 doink squared equals 7 yips. All right. Yips on the bottom. Okay, the units match, so I don't need to do anything. 5 doinks on top. And they're squared. Okay, last step, I got 5 harpoons equals 6 doinks. But the units don't match, so I'll have to square everything to make the units match. So doinks on top, that means I'll have doinks on the bottom. So 6 doink on the bottom. And 5 of what I'm looking for. Harpoons on top. But the units don't match. So it's squared on the top of the doinks. So square, square. If I square the bottom, I also have to square the top. So square, square. Great, everything matches up. Now mathematically, how am I going to put this into my calculator or Desmos or whatever I'm using? So let's take a look at what we're going to do. Let's put everything in the numerator. So that's going to be 10 times 4,047 times 2 times 5 times 5 squared. So that's numerator, 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 numerator. Parentheses, slash, and now I'm going to put everything in the denominator in parentheses. So that's going to be 50 squared times 7 times 7 times 6 squared. So let's see, denominator, 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 denominator. And then when I do all the math, I get my final answer, 2.29 harpoons.